What is up, guys? Josh from That Diz Fam. We are coming to you live today from our house, and we're going to bring a little Disney magic to our house. As you can hear, our son is in the background. So this morning, we're going to make some pog juice. Later this afternoon, we're going to do some ohana noodles, and then tonight, we're going to do some Dole Whip. So first things first, pog juice. If you've ever been to the Polynesian, you know what pog juice is. It is amazing. Everyone loves it. It's also called stitch juice or jungle juice. And so let's get started. First things first, you're going to need some passion fruit juice. So 6 cups of this. Got a little explosive there. 6 cups. Which the recipe, by the way, calls for a lot of agave nectar. I might actually shrink that a little bit just because it seems like a kind of an overkill. 2 more. And 6 cups. This is the agave nectar. Like I said, it calls for 6 cups, but seems kind of excessive. So we're actually gonna shrink it just a tad. We're gonna do 3. I have a feeling it's probably gonna be pretty sweet. All right. Next, finally, is orange juice. Now, they say 3 cups of orange juice for this, so we'll see. I think you could probably add to flavor if necessary. I'm gonna do just 4. Last things first. Quick stir. It literally smells just like you would get up at Kona Island. If you've ever been to Kona Island at the Poly, they sell pog juice there. All right. Glass. Let's try it out. Just like the Poly. Holy smokes, that's delicious. Pog juice recipe. We'll list these recipes, by the way, today in our story. So if you're interested in these at all, I will have those available for you. But later on this evening, ohana noodles, Dole Whip. Let's do it. Hey guys, welcome back. That Diz Fam. Becca is on the camera today, and I will be your Polynesian chef. So we've prepared all the ingredients that you're going to need to do the ohana noodles. Of course, I'm sipping on some pog juice still. Really good. Highly recommend though. The agave nectar definitely don't need 6 cups. We did, I believe, 2 cups.
We did 3.
3 cups, and it was great. It honestly could probably go down a little bit. It is very sweet, but it does taste authentic. So got all the ingredients laid out. Behind me, I've got the water starting to boil for our noodles. Got the saucepan. I've got the wok for our vegetables. We also didn't show this on camera, but we are cooking some chicken that I did for like a teriyaki sauce, perhaps teriyaki chicken. And then there are also some rice. So let's go ahead and start on the famous ohana sauce. So I've got my bowl, got my whisk, and the first things first, we're gonna need 2 cups of brown sugar. Seems like a lot. Let's see. I'm glad they still had brown sugar at the store. All right, got the brown sugar in. Next, we're gonna need 3 cloves of minced garlic. I've decided to go with kind of pre-done garlic because it's just easier to use. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna use a tablespoon right on top there. Perfect. Set that to the side. Next, we're gonna need ginger. Now, ginger is something that is a little tricky. I went ahead because they wanted a knob of ginger, but I chose this one instead. It's just kind of like already done, already made. Because if you use a knob, you have to strain it at the end. It just seems like a complicated step. You gotta love Jude, by the way, in the background. Now for this, they're basically saying one knob. I don't know how much a knob is, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. Hopefully it turns out okay. I know ginger can be very potent, so I'm not gonna do too much. I'm going probably about right there. Just to add enough zest to it. Ginger adds that zest, good flavor. Next we're gonna need rice wine vinegar. Now rice wine vinegar is pretty potent. We went with this one. You can get it at pretty much any grocery store. I know Publix sells it. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to need 1 cup of soy. By the way, this is like one of my favorite albums that we're playing right now. This is the Aloni album, which to me is just amazing. Sets the Polynesian vibes.
Hi, cutie.
Alright. Actually, I need a little bit more. Jude is enjoying his reckless behavior in this little cart. And we're set. All right, next, this is really great. We're gonna need, let's see, where are we at here? Tablespoons. So we're gonna need 4 tablespoons of pineapple juice. Yet again, I went with, this is pure pineapple juice. And this will add kind of that more Hawaiian flavor that we have mixed in with Asian. Perfect. And the last step is some cornstarch, but we're actually going to save that one until the end. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your whisk. You're going to whisk this kind of together. Get it nice. My water is about done. So I'm going to come back to this in a second because it's going to take me a second. I want to get our noodles in. We did lo mein noodles. These aren't the ones that were pictured. So we're going to try it. Normally they're a little bit more round. These are kind of flat. But basically it's calling for 2 packages of these, so 16 ounces total. And I have 3. I don't know if I'll do 3. Got our water going.
Gotta have that vitamin C and elderberry.
And these don't take long to cook. So make sure that you're kind of monitoring them, watching them.
Did you put salt in? Put salt so they don't stick, baby.
And add a little bit of salt. And I'm probably gonna do, just to have them, I'm probably gonna do another pack since we have it. They're not gonna go to waste. Another pack in, boom. Let those kind of go for probably about, I would give this 10 minutes or less. It's a very hot burner. Go back to our sauce. So this kind of, the brown sugar is going to be a little bit thicker. That's okay. Just get your whisk in there, clearly without spilling. Sauce is almost done. Now, the other key is in another smaller bowl, which we don't have a super small bowl. You're going to get this, your cornstarch, and you're actually going to mix 2 4 tablespoons pretty sure this is a small roll.
Yeah,
in Hawaii.
it is.
And then fourth. You're actually going to do, what's neat about this one too, is you're actually going to do some pineapple juice in this one as well. So yet again, 4. I'll come back to that in a second. Let me go check our noodles. I'm going to be working on 2 things real quick. I've got this pan in the front getting ready to heat up for our sauce. And this is the cornstarch and pineapple. You're just going to want to get it nice and mixed together. And this is basically to kind of thicken that sauce up a little bit. Because what we're going to do with the sauce in the end is we're actually going to deglaze the noodles in the sauce. Bringing some Disney magic to our home today. Adding in some good flavors from Polynesian. Almost ready for that. All right, ready to bring the sauce over. And we're actually gonna let this simmer in this pan and drop that heat just a tad on both. Juice is having a heyday today. Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna pour our sauce in. Make sure you get all that nice brown sugar. That is where that sweetness of the sauce will come in. Definitely want that in there. And if I was you, I would just go ahead and kind of stir it now that it's all together. Just get it all in there. All right, and our noodles, I believe they're done. So you're gonna take your noodles, you have a strainer, you're gonna bring them right over. And it's totally cool, by the way, for these noodles, just to kind of sit there. Do rinse them. Does recommend to rinse. Just get some of that starchiness off them. Next step is our wok. Now, I'm using stir-fry oil, which has a very Asian kind of zest to it. So I'm going to get that on high. What we're going to do with the wok is it calls for red and green cabbage. Fortunately, the store didn't have that, so I'm going with more of a coleslaw mix. But the point of the matter is, this adds some crunch, this adds some vegetable. And the other ingredient it called for, I'm not a fan of it, is bok choy. Now, if they use bok choy in the original ones, use it if you really want to be authentic, but I don't think bok choy is gonna. The main thing, guys, for these noodles is the sauce. And if the sauce isn't there, the noodles won't be there. So as this is heating up, and you're just gonna get these in there, kind of saute them together, and then these will kind of go out separate. And then once you get your noodles in this sauce, once the sauce is done, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine these noodles into the pan, and we're gonna kind of mix it all together. So we'll wait just a second for that. Cornstarch mixture, this will go in, like I said, in a little bit here. They said to let this sauce simmer for about 25 minutes. So clearly the beautiful editing ability of movies and stuff, we're gonna edit fast forward, so we'll show you what the finished product looks like soon. We are back, got the sauce ready. So it is fully ready, and I have our noodles over here with the cabbage already cooked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this sauce over the noodles, just like this. Like I said, these aren't, Ohana style noodles for sure, but it'll get the job done. Last little bit. There we have it. Ohana style noodles ready to go. Can't wait. We're going to show you guys how to do Dole Whip next. So make sure you stick around for the video. At the very end, we're going to have some Dole Whip for dessert. Welcome back, guys. We are gonna make some dessert finally. So the famous Dole Whip. If you've never had Dole Whip, it is amazing. So really simple ingredients, but we are gonna add a few things. First things first, your pineapple. You want frozen chunked pineapple is gonna be best. And you're gonna wanna do about, I think we did 3 cups. It calls for a little bit more, but yet again, adjust on the fly. Right. You're gonna want to do the coconut milk. It does say low fat. I'm just using original. I thought it tasted great. And you're gonna do a whole cup of that. That's where you're gonna get that creaminess, like almost like the ice cream. And then we're gonna do some pineapple juice. Now this is the additional, this is the add-on, but I think it's gonna be really tasty. A little bit splash more. And then last thing that we're gonna add, because we're a little crazy, is we're gonna add some hog juice. Just a little splash. Definitely add some sweetness. You guys ready for this? I'm actually gonna do this so we don't spill it everywhere. Oh yeah, consistency on this, so much better than our first batch. And it smells really good. A little bit more on top. There you have it. Delicious Dole Whip, homemade, easy, less than 5 minutes. We love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't already subscribed, That Diz Fam, search us up on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and until next time, until the parks reopen, this is the best we got. Love y'all.
Aloha.